Hey guys, so this is Editing Mira. Just doing a little bit of editing of this video, and I thought I would pop on real quick. So you're getting kind of a sneak peek of the cards for this spread, but I mostly just wanted to hop on here and apologize for not having posted a video in a while. I don't usually do a lot of readings for myself, and this one felt kind of fitting. It is, I will admit, a very choppy video. I didn't go super deep into these cards after I got through the video, and now that I'm going in and giving it a slight edit, I'm realizing that I probably could have foregone this, but I'm still going to go ahead and post it. So this is a quick sneak peek and a much better view of the cards that you will be getting here as soon as we cut to the video. So thanks for checking it out either way, and happy Yule, everybody. Oh, and Merry Christmas. Hey y'all, so happy Yule first thing. I just decided that I have pretty much done nothing today. The weather's been pretty crappy here. It's Wednesday. We're gonna have like something of like 17 inches possibly of snow that I keep threatening us with it. And it's Yule, so I decided that I was going to go ahead and do a video, and I'm going to use I'm going to butcher her name. I absolutely know it. Lyda Pavlova underscore magic over on Instagram. I've been following her for a while, and she put up these beautiful spreads. The one I'm doing for this video is going to be the Yule Night Meet and Greet. So we are going through a tarot journey on the winter solstice night, and it is after 9 o'clock, and to me that definitely constituted being night. So there are 4 questions. First is the Yule Cat. What does he warn you about? Second is the Yule Goat. What does he ask you to sacrifice for your future prosperity? The third is Father Frost. What gift does he give you? And fourth, a winter goddess. How does she protect you? So I will probably look at that once I get this deck shuffled. One of the reasons I bought this deck, and this is my John Bauer, one of the reasons that I bought this deck was because I wanted, this deck to me is very wintry. There is also like the Edmund Duloc and one other one, but I don't remember what the name of that one is. But I bought this because I wanted a solid winter deck, and I can think of no better day that this deck constitutes than for the Night of Yule. This is, so there is 4 positions. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pull just for the Yule Cat first. What does he warn you about? That sounds ominous. Sounds kind of ominous. It really does. But I have been itching to do a video all day because all I've been doing the last couple days since Saturday is videos, because apparently everybody decided to order from me. So what does the Yule Cat what is the Yule Cat warning me about? Let's find out. So, and there's going to be pretty much no editing in this video. With that one. Okay, so there's our first one. The next one is the Yule Goat. Apparently I'm just going to throw cards everywhere. And I know you flipped over, but I think that was my terrible shuffling skills. What does he ask you to sacrifice for your future prosperity? I love the fact that it's a goat. So what does the Yule goat ask you to sacrifice for your future prosperity? So let us see. So ask to sacrifice for future prosperity. I'm really, really liking this card for that. Oops. The next one is Father Frost. What gift does he give you? Ooh, that sounds fantastic. And I will flip all of these cards over at the end. I just want to get all of these chosen, and then I'm going to go through it. And this is probably going to be kind of a long video. So I have to apologize right now for that. And there probably won't be much editing because that's just me. That's how I've been rolling with my video recording the last couple months. So what gift does Father Frost give me? Okay. Okay. And a winter goddess. How does she protect you? I love the fact that there is a winter goddess that is protecting us. I think of her and I think of kind of Elsa, but I also think of, oh, okay. I'll go with that one. Odin's wife. I always think of that when I think of like the winter goddess. I don't know why, but that's kind of what I think of. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and flip these all over. Oh, great. So the Three of Swords, the World card, the Six of Wands, and the Hanged Man. I almost said the Lovers, and I'm like, no, not in this deck. This is the Hanged Man because it's 11. I'm sorry, 12. Oh my gosh, I also can't count. So what does the Yule Cat warn you about? What does the Yule Goat ask you to sacrifice for your future prosperity? What gift does Father Frost give me? And the Winter Goddess, how does she protect you? Wow, that is, I think I have to just start with the Winter Goddess here, seeing just the visual of the Hanged Man, the Hanged One, however you want to, the Hanged Woman, whatever this might be. I love the fact that there is kind of that, that she's looking down on him and he's looking up. I like that visual for that question. So we'll start with the Yule Cat. What does he warn you about? I do honestly think of heartbreak. I mean, who doesn't think of heartbreak when they think of the Three of Swords? Because it's always that heart with the three swords in it. And I think I remember listening to somebody and they said something about creativity and surviving and getting past that heartbreak. And I'm kind of like, that's not a bad way to look at that card, because, you know, threes are creativity. They are also embarking on something. So what does the Yule Cat warn you about? So it's the swords, it's the Three of Swords. If we go with embarking, I think it's more of, for me, it might be being careful on any new journeys that I take. I still do have 2 days of work that I have to survive this week. Friday is supposed to be not super great. My car, unfortunately, is in the shop, so I am driving a family member's vehicle. It is a car. It's not my car because it doesn't have 4-wheel drive in it, but I'm hoping that it will be safe enough. So it could be that. It also could be dealing with some heartbreak. We have a Secret Santa going on at my work right now. Well, not a Secret Santa. It was more of somebody was very nice to set us up stockings so everybody could kind of give presents as we'd like. And I decided to give 2 of my coworkers and myself kind of a group present because we are the closest in age. So it could also be that it's being careful about maybe my creative generosity. I have no idea why I thought of that, but I thought of generosity. It could also just be, again, it could also be being safe when I travel, because the next couple days is going to be very, very rough. So I would have to think more of my journey in the next couple days to and from work, because I am off Saturday and I'm obviously not working Sunday because it's Christmas, but that's what I would have to figure about that. So I will take that very much into account and be very, very careful of how I get to and from work the next couple days, if I even manage to make it to work on Friday. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what they're watching, but that is so, so loud. So the world card is here, where what does the Yule Goat ask you to sacrifice? Okay. Can we turn that down like 5 decibels, please? Thank you. The second question in this is the Yule Goat. What does the Yule Goat ask you to sacrifice for your future prosperity? The World card. That is kind of an interesting, but for me, I can kind of understand that. It's trying to, and I do have this habit of trying to be everybody. I have this habit of trying to be everything, trying to do all the things. I've told people a couple times that I don't have just 2 jobs and working my service dog and training her. I have 4 jobs, because I work 2 actual jobs during the week. I have my service dog, and then I do my Etsy shop and do readings when I have time. So it's very much to me, for me, I can understand trying to take on the world is probably the thing that's hindering me the most. So I can understand why the world card came up, and it can very well, visually even, this card kind of, she is dressed up very beautifully, but she's looking at her reflection. And I kind of see that as, you can have all the money in the world, but you're still going to be looking at your reflection to find more. So that feels really fitting. And this is one of the reasons I like my John Bauer, because it gives me a lot of messages that I can look back on, and, cards that really kind of make me dig deep to get a good answer, and reflection, really very much in the reflection. So that might also be something to do with reflection of, oh yeah, I'm so not, we're not going to jump down that rabbit hole right now. So what gift does Father Frost give you? So the 6 of Wands. The first thing I think of is backup. I think of assistance. I think of being given help and people that I can rely on. I see 6 very much as numerology, being able to overcome something, being able to deal with things as they come to you, and things of that nature. But this is very much, to me, it's, like I said, it's very much being the person that can rely on other people. And I think that in of itself is a gift, because not only do I have family, I have some really, really great friends. My pup has some really great doggy friends, because one of the people I'm lucky enough to work with has a couple dogs that I'm able to give her that as well. And I have people that I can rely on outside of relation. So there's definitely, I think there's a lot more that I could get with that, but we're going to leave it kind of superficial, I guess, a little bit. But yeah, I definitely will be coming back to this and probably going on a little bit deeper to that. So a winter goddess, how does she protect you? I kind of think of this card as kind of a guardian angel. I also think of her kind of the same way in the respect of like this spread and the fact that I got this card. It's very much a kind of always having someone there, not in a morbid or, you know, hovering, just protective. And that it's asking, how does she protect you? It's, to me, it's kind of just giving me that notion and that nod that says, if you need help, I'm here. The hangman I've always seen as this need to change your perspective, you know, kind of like, I always think of the Cheshire Cat every time I think of the hanged man in the Rider-Waite-Smith and he's hanging upside down. Or most of my other decks have that typical kind of, well, actually I don't think any of my decks have that specific look to them. Oh no, I'm sorry, my Marseille does. My Marseille is probably the only one that actually has the hanged man that is hanging by his ankle. But as I was saying, the Cheshire Cat, that's what I think of is in the original cartoon with the purple striped Cheshire Cat, and he is asking Alice, can you stand on your head? That's kind of what I think of. And I have no idea why that is what I think of, because but at the same time I kind of do. It's that matter of changing perspective, giving yourself room to be super creative. And that may be how she protects me, is giving me the option to be creative, to be able to do my job as a successful, you know. And I have been able to read, and I have some really great reviews on my readings, and to me that is success. I'm just happy that that the people that do come to me are happy with their readings and are happy with the answers that I'm able to provide for them. So as far as how am I protected, it's a matter of, my dog decided to intervene, so I had to let her in real quick. So I was saying something about the Cheshire Cat, but I can't remember what it was. So I think that's about it, but I also kind of just, and this isn't part of her spread, but I am just going to draw a card because this is all animals. Well, no, I'm sorry. There's the goat and the cat, and then we have Father Frost and the Winter Goddess. But I feel like I want to throw in a animal card from my Woodland Wardens on top of this beautiful, beautiful spread. So I hope I haven't bored anybody yet. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more that I could dig into this, but I'm not going to do that right now just because this reading will be so very, very long if I do. So, all right. So let's see what animal is, okay. Ooh, the badger and ginkgo, and the ginkgo leaf. Healing wounds. So 32. I thought it was 42. No, I'm not. It's 32. So, so the badger and the ginkgo. I've never had this card come up for me before, so I don't know too much, but there's definitely, I think I can definitely go back to the Yule goat. So the world card, that's what I think of a lot with this is, you know, just being at peace and not requiring the world. And also this Six of Wands about being able to being able to let other people have my back. And the same goes for this Three of Swords with the Yule Cat and what he's warning me about. And even here with the Winter Goddess and how she's protecting me. There's definitely, sorry about that, that is my dog. But there is quite a lot I could step into with this, but overall, I think he is very fitting. Just as a friendly reminder that I have time. Really, that's the biggest thing, is there's time. And I have been doing a lot for myself that is just kind of, I'm trying to set myself up for the new year. I'm just trying to set myself up going forward. So I think that's a rather fitting card for the end of this reading. I didn't go too much into that, but there's a lot there that I just want to get into, but it's a total rabbit hole. So I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great Yule.